First of all, congratulations, guys, because the movie is really something. It's
Thank you.
painful, but it's funny, and it's just like real life. And so my first question is for Pete, because I find the acting of Pete very very powerful. So was it difficult to separate the persona to the character, to your person?
No, I think it could have been very difficult, but it wasn't, because Judd and I had so many honest and open conversations before, and the cast and crew was really just sensitive to how I would be feeling, and it was more of like a family type vibe than it was like a working set. Everybody really cared for each other, and it made it really easy for me to be able to go there.
And Judd, we're talking about a true story here with real people and with real suffering. Were you afraid to disappoint not only Pete, but a whole community maybe, or just the story?
I
Did you feel
definitely
this
was.
pressure?
Yeah, I definitely felt the pressure. I probably felt the pressure almost as much as when I work with my family. So whenever I work with Leslie and Maud and Iris, I'm terrified the entire time that I'm going to humiliate them everywhere around the world. And I always think, why do I do this? Like, this is really, there's a definite possibility that they'll all hate me for long periods of time if the movie's awful. And so I had been prepared for that with Pete. And in this situation, I wanted to do right by him and his family and the firefighting and nursing communities. But it just made us care more. And we just spent a lot of time being very specific, making sure it was authentic. There's a lot of firefighters in the movie, and about half of them were current firefighters who also act, because we wanted people to be around to say, no, that's not how we talk, or that's not how it would be done. And I think that helped a lot.
In the soundtrack of the movie, we can hear Kid Cudi, Wallflowers, beautiful scene with One Headlight, Mac Miller, and even Creedence Clearwater Revival. How was the music important to find the right mood, and how was important for Pete to find the right tune for the character?
A lot of it was just Pete sending me a playlist right at the beginning. I just said, Pete, what's the soundtrack of your life? And there was, Machine Gun Kelly and Wu-Tang Clan and Travis Scott and obviously Kid Cudi. So it really wasn't my taste. If it was me, James Taylor, Ambrosia, Bread, Paul Simon.
And what about Wallflowers,
Pete, that you sent me?
Wallflowers was your choice?
The Wallflowers was my choice and Judd's choice, because we both shared a love for this song. It was actually the song that when my dad and I would drive home from the firehouse, it was always on. It was on all the time. So we only saw it fitting, and it was also I believe the song when Judd and Leslie were getting ready to have Maud, that they found out that they were having her, and that song was on the radio. So we thought, wow, we should use this song. It's so powerful for both of our lives, and so influential. So we only found it fitting.
Yeah, and it's perfect in that time of the movie. So Pete, I was really impressed by your acting. I mean, you're a natural. Is this your future? Do you like to act?
I really love acting. No, I really love acting, and I think it's if I'm lucky enough to have the privilege to continue to do it, I would obviously love to. But yeah, it's something that I've always wanted to do, and something that I've always admired, and I really had a great time doing it.
Absolutely. I got my last question. This is for me is a tribute to the unsung heroes of America. What's your feeling today watching this another face of America in the streets?
Well, I think we feel like there are a lot of people who've been ignored for way too long, and we're just hopeful that there will be meaningful change in our country. It's really essential that happens. We have elections in November, and I think if people get organized and make a point of registering to vote, there's a possibility that things could move forward in a very positive direction.
Thank you very much. And you, Pete?
Yeah, I think we're having the type of talks that we need to have, and I hope in the future that people are just kinder to each other. And exactly what Judd said, I don't think I could have said it better.
Thank you very much, guys, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Something.